Good afternoon, everyone. This is David with Roland Vin Verifiers. And today we're going to talk about the telematics monitoring versus mobile clean truck check testing and understand your fleet compliance options and choosing a path that fits your operation. So the clean truck check program requirements continue to evolve. I think we all agree with that. California fleets are required to maintain active clean truck check compliance. And in late October 2027, it's going to be 4 times a year for testing. So falling behind can mean more than a failed test. It can disrupt your entire operation. So what could it be affected by it? Well, registration holds. When you go to register with DMV, they're going to tell you there's a hold, especially if you haven't paid the fee, you haven't had the test, or you haven't passed the test. So non-compliant vehicles may face registration delays or holds. Compliance gaps, mistesting windows create administrative and regulatory work. Unexpected downtime. Out-of-service vehicles mean lots of loss of productivity and revenue. And remember, fleet managers now have 2 primary compliance paths. You can either have it tested, the mobile OBD testing, or you can have a device installed with the telematics monitoring. Remember, the goal isn't just to pass the test, it's maintaining compliance while keeping operations running smoothly. So how does a mobile OBD test work? Some of you may be familiar with it, some of you may not. So a credential tester visits your location. Of course, this is after you schedule tests with them, and it connects directly to the vehicle's OBD port, collects emission systems data, and submits results through the CTC Viz, which is the Clean Truck Check Visual Inspection portal, all during a scheduled visit. No hardware, no ongoing subscription. So again, no hardware installation, nothing permanently added to your vehicles. And schedule a simple testing happens on your timeline at your facility, and ideal for smaller fleets, low overhead, straightforward processing. I know, having been in fleet management, I know one of the biggest headaches that I had for me was when you're installing these telematic devices is when repairs are done, or if drivers bump these devices or something happens that disconnects them, and you're paying a subscription fee thinking that something's getting taken care of and that the device is getting tested. And then in reality, there's no connection. So I would always advise everyone, make sure that you yourself are able to monitor this, not just the person that you're paying the subscription to. So how telematics monitoring works. So a device is installed on each vehicle and continuously transmits emissions-related data electronically. Compliance reporting is largely automated, reducing manual testing requirements and integrating with existing fleet management systems. So again, continuous monitoring, real-time emissions data reported automatically, fleet-wide insights, diagnostics, GPS, maintenance alerts, and driver behavior. Scalable for large fleets, designed for multiple multiple location operations. So let's talk about comparing the 2 options. So neither option is automatically better, but review the key differences to understand which approach aligns with your fleet size, budget, and operational goals. So we're going to go with 3 different things here. For the first category, upfront costs. With the mobile OBD testing, it is lower, but with telematics monitoring, it's much higher. Installation required. Mobile OBD testing, no, there's no installation required. Telematics monitoring, yes. Ongoing monitoring, does the mobile OBD testing offer that? No, but the telematics does. Fleet data insights, it's very limited with the mobile testing, but it's very extensive with telematics. Best for small fleets, which would be for mobile OBD testing, which is excellent. And telematics monitoring really depends on your budget. What about best for large fleets? Well, the mobile OBD testing is good, but the telematics can be better depending upon what it is you're trying to do. And this could be excellent choice. And what about operational complexity? Well, mobile OBD testing is low on that, and the telematics monitoring can be moderate. Okay. So matching the solution to the fleet. So what if mobile testing often fits? So I should say what mobile testing often fits is owner-operators of small fleets, constructions and occasional use vehicles, companies preferring minimal technology adoption, and fleets prioritizing lower upfront costs. Telematics often fits large fleets and multiple location operations, data-driven organizations, companies already using fleet management software, and fleets seeking operational analytics beyond compliance. So remember, many smaller fleets find that mobile testing remains the most cost-effective solution or compliance solution. No devices, no subscription, and no complexity. What are some of the key decision factors? So before committing to compliance path, ask yourself these critical questions. Number one, what's your fleet size? How many vehicles do you operate? Are they at one location or spread across multiple sites? What about number two, vehicle availability? How easily can trucks be made available for scheduled testing windows? Number three, existing technology. Do you already use telematics or fleet management software? And four, budget and resources. What is your compliance budget and how much administrative support do you have? The best compliance strategy is the one that fits your fleets. Remember that. So both mobile testing and telematics monitoring can effectively support the Clean Truck Check compliance. The right path depends on your unique combination of fleet size, budget, operational goal, and technology preferences. Remember, fleet size, small or large, depends on your baseline needs. Budget, upfront versus ongoing cost trade-off matters. Operational goals, compliance only or broader fleet intelligence. Administrative resources, how much bandwidth does your team have? So at the end, ready to find your best fit? Remember, schedule a fleet compliance review with us, Roland VIN Verifiers, and we'll help you choose a situation that supports your business, not just the test. Thank you so much. We'll have our contact information if you need to reach out to us and we'll schedule an OBD test. We can come out and take care of that for you. And you can reach out and get that information from our description below. Thank you so much. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.